Hi and welcome back to another episode of Post. Come on now. You can't. Hey, we have to keep going.
The energy that you came up with today.
Making up for last week.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode, ladies and gents, of Post
Traumatic
Stress
Entertainment.
episode
Number
3.
Yeah.
That was very smart.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if this guy knows what number we're on. He's busy episode. Leaving things open to suggestion. There's no time to be leaving things open to suggestion. Anyway, episode number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And to all our friends who are fasting.
Our Muslim brothers.
Our Muslim brothers and sisters. Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Mubarak.
Yeah. Also, there's Christians who are fasting.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you fast?
Lent.
Yeah, Lent.
Lent. What do they say in Christianity? Good luck, guys. Good luck. When we celebrate Easter, we will be there. Mm-hmm. We will be together.
It's going to be an awesome month.
It's gonna be dope.
It's going to be amazing, man.
Yeah, but before we go any further, we have a guest today. This guest is not gonna be a guest any longer. You guys will understand what we mean by that. But basically, she's joining us for the very first time. So, to our listeners out there, please put your hands together and welcome the one and only Joanne. What's your surname?
I just know her nickname, Jo-Lucie.
Jo-Lucie. Our friend Joanne, aka Jo-Lucie.
We'll keep it at Jo-Lucie. Hi.
Yeah, welcome. Guys, we have a female
Hello.
on the podcast, on the episode.
Also, the Christianity fasting is called Quaresma. Is what they call it.
Yeah,
apparently.
but then, like, what do you say to someone who's fasting? Because, like, Islamic faith, you can say Ramadan Kareem or Ramadan Mubarak. So Christianity, what do you say?
I don't think they have something.
Yeah, we don't. That's why I said good luck.
That's as best as it goes.
Yeah, that's the best thing we could say. Yeah.
Also, if you guys saw how Farid introduced it,
Yeah.
the energy.
He came up with. Where is this energy coming from?
Oh my
We had to
goodness.
laugh, man.
You guys.
But
what?
no, we appreciate, because you've been working on the intros from the first episode till now.
You know, man, it's not easy.
It's not easy, so
not
we
easy.
appreciate the energy and
Thanks,
the,
man,
and
thanks.
it really livened the mood.
Yeah.
Right?
But hi, hello.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm
Joanne.
welcome.
So Joanne.
I'm happy to be here.
Did you say you're welcome to be here? She said she's welcome.
I'm happy to be here. This is gonna be
We
fun.
understand. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Pressure.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous.
I'm here. I know people are going to be listening to this.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to make sure that I say.
No, you're gonna mess up. That's what episode 1. We were biting our tongues
We were
and
fucking
saying
up, man.
things that were not supposed to be said. You said the intro. What did you say in the intro? I don't even remember. You said some funny things in the intro.
It's in the past, though. It's in the past. It's in the past.
You can go listen to it if you want to know.
I was saying things left, right, and center. I was so confused. So this is your episode 1. You're probably gonna be making all sorts of typos.
Fun. And podcasts you can't really edit, or it's
Can't
not.
really, yeah.
I mean, you can, but like
Yeah, but it
it's
wouldn't-
not.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same. What's the point? You can't edit real
You
life.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
You can't edit your people.
So, for those of you who are wondering who Joanne is officially the new member of PTSE,
Yep.
post-traumatic stress. We need to have sound effects on this thing.
For PTSD.
Yeah, because
Like,
now...
whenever someone says it. Is it whenever someone says it or...
Like, whenever we say something that we feel needs, like, a sound effect.
What kind of sound effect?
Like an applause or a cheer or
Ooh.
claps or ooh, or yeah.
Okay, I see.
Like, we could do it in editing, but I'm lazy.
I'll get my tech guy.
Cool.
My tech guy will work on it. Don't worry.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys doing this podcast with these guys is going to be very interesting.
It will. Hey,
really
we were
is.
saying something. We were saying that she's going to be she is the new member.
She's the new member.
And she's a permanent member, not a guest.
Yeah.
I'm here for good.
So now there's 3 of us. And then there were 3.
And then there were 3 members.
But we will get to Joanne and find out who she is and what she's about. But before we do that, we need to hit them with the recap.
What happened last week? Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome to share your thoughts and opinions, Joanne.
Actually, I'm gonna this. I think Joanne should be the first to talk about this.
What is it?
About that new ranking thing that said Tanzania is top 3 place in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
Top 3 happiest country in the world.
Top 3 happiest country in the world. Can you believe that?
You guys, I literally looked at that because obviously it was on the Citizen or whatever Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm just like, who? What? Where? Because I'm like, because I even I shared it on my Instagram story and I was like, am I living in a different Tanzania or like what? I'm just like, with this economy,
yeah. No, but
it's not, no.
Okay, so you were surprised because you don't expect us to be there.
First of all, I don't expect us to be top 10.
Okay.
Let alone top 3,
Yeah,
third.
Yeah. Okay, and then
Who's lying to these people?
Okay, so that's Joanne's opinion. What do you think?
I think it makes sense. It makes sense as in, it's that we're happy in the inside kind of thing, or maybe we're just.
I agree. I have to agree. Like I swear, if anything, I was always surprised when they'd place us in the unhappiest of countries, placing us above Libya and Somali and what. No. The not in a bad way, but I know us to be happy people. Like if you've been in Tanzania, if you've seen us, kidogo, we are we have struggles, we have problems, but we easily ignore those things.
Easily, man.
And we carry on with life as it is. We just make fun and just enjoy ourselves. So I always thought that's why we should be one of the happiest.
Ushaenda kijiweni?
Wapi.
I'm giving a scenario, right?
Like a random kijiwe.
Yeah, like kijiwe, just in a random kijiwe, just woke up.
Yeah.
Dog, people just embrace you. Oh, vipi mwanangu?
Forget the kijiwe. Have you just taken a daladala to anywhere? A daladala comes and it's packed, it's full, people are standing and the conductor stops the bus. He goes, oh, Buguruni, kweupe, Buguruni, nyeupe, yo. And then you look and everyone's standing. You're like, how is that kweupe? It's full of people. And the people inside are complaining, oh, kondacha ujinga, tuondoke bwana. You just end up laughing. This one time I'm going, I was going to Masaki and I was taking a bus from Magomeni to Masaki. And this bus comes and the conductor says, this is the first thing he says. He jumps off the bus and he goes, Makumbusho, wallahi, makumbusho. And I'm thinking, now why would I get on that bus? The fact that you have to convince me that it's actually going to I don't trust you anymore. You can't say, trust me guys, makumbusho. That doesn't make sense. And that's why I always think we're happy people, man. I have that joke, I have a joke where I say, I love my country because we are never serious about life.
I feel like that's why I would say, okay, that we're happy. Because, I guess in the midst of all the struggles and what's going on,
we ignore.
First of all, we ignore it because we're like, what else can we do? We actually have no choice. Also, it's true. So if you look at, the internet, any situation that's bad that pops up or, there's memes, there's jokes about it. Literally, Corona came up, jokes.
Corona came up, we did not care. We were living. The president is like, hey, you people go to work. At what point can you start feeling depressed? We know there's things happening in the world, but we are not concerned because Yanga and Simba are winning.
Exactly, man.
That's all that matters.
That's all we know. We're like, we're in the cuff. Is it quarterfinals?
I think so.
Yeah, what else can go wrong? That's all we're thinking about. Of course, younger fans are not happy right now because they're going to be playing Mamelodi Sundowns. But that's a topic for another day.
For some reason, our national team can't make it past the AFCON.
No, Joanne, don't make us depressed on this episode. No, that's the one thing that can make the country depressed. Don't talk about the national team. Focus on
But this is
Simba.
a national team made up of some of these players.
Not really. If you actually look at the Simba squads and the younger squads, you find most of them are not Tanzanians. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So the national team, you call upon the stars who are outside, but Samata and
that's the only one I know.
Yeah. This is the light-skinned guy now. I forgot his name. And the striker, I forgot the striker's name. But Hey, let's not talk about the national team.
Hey, did you know though about the AFCON thing? That someone said that they brought their stars to the AFCON thing. Like Cote d'Ivoire brought Drogba, you know, some of the other nations who had like stars that were playing back then. And then Tanzania brought, you know, its influencers. You know, the Mujikus, you know, someone called Mujiku.
Yeah. There's no hope. No hope. But I can feel the podcast already sounding depressing. Let's just go to the next
I'm sorry, but I just need to ask, what do those guys do? So they just do that, like, because I saw one of their videos. Have you seen one of their videos?
I didn't, not at that time anyway.
But you've seen an old video.
I've seen what they do on social media.
And you know what they're called, like, and then they know what they're called, right?
Machawa.
And it's okay, like, it's fine with everyone.
Chawa is a profession in this country.
Hey, man,
You know what a chawa is?
God bless Tanzania, man.
Because, guys, listen, I'm working on this podcast with two people who are not even Tanzanian enough to be called Tanzanian.
I brought it up. What are you talking about?
You know what chawa is?
Of course I know.
So Joanne...
Why would he bring it up if he doesn't know?
He brings up things that he doesn't know.
Sometimes, not all the time.
So, a chawa is basically like you can't even say a hype man. Because it's not a hype man, it's not a wingman.
It's an unwanted hype man. Maybe.
Unwanted.
Unneeded.
Unneeded. Swahili is perfect to just say someone ambaye anajipendekeza.
Yeah.
But in English, you can say a hype man that's just kissing ass, if that makes sense. I don't know. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, so like someone that just wants to be associated with someone of greater influence. And they'll just talk so nicely about them and hype them up and praise them, and because they know there's benefits of being associated with that person or organization, basically. So yeah, that's what we are talking about.
For someone who wasn't born in this country, man, you know a lot about us, man.
No, I was born here.
For someone who wasn't here for a very long time, you know a
born
lot
here
about
and then I left.
You're the one that probably spent the most time outside of Tanzania. Well, I don't know if you've ever...
hey, madam.
I spent 10 years. How long were you gone?
What you mean gone, man? I'm as Tanzanian as it gets.
No, but you went to China.
But to study. No.
You still left?
Years? Yeah, how many years was that?
3 years. 3 small years.
Okay, 3. And you were out for 3. Shit.
No, but where she went has more influence than where I went, so it's like it's different.
Yeah. No, we'll talk about Joanne in a second. Let's finish the recap.
And the last thing, man, the Champions League.
Yeah, the Champions League, the UEFA Champions League. Joanne hasn't even seen the draw.
Because of her team. Of course she can't see
Chelsea
the draw.
support.
She supports Chelsea.
Apparently, I support Chelsea, and it's gonna be told to the people.
To haunt you for the rest of your life.
How did that even come about? Who told you to brainwash such a... What's the word I'm looking for? Not
Trash.
Trash team. Chelsea. Why?
We were actually good at some point.
When you had all the black guys, yeah?
No, they do have.
We do have black guys.
It's just that these guys now are like
They're not really black.
with these dreads and shit.
I'm talking about the Makeleles. You know, those dark-skinned players. That's when Chelsea was Chelsea, man.
Anyway, the Champions League quarter-finals, Joanne. So, it is Arsenal versus Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund.
Atletico. Shout out Sancho.
Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona.
Oh, that's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the reigning champions, Manchester City, versus the most decorated team in the history of the competition, Real Madrid. Damn!
That's a good game.
Hasn't Man City beat Real Madrid at some point? I think
they did. I think it was was it a semi-final, quarter-final?
Yeah, they did.
But they've never met in the finals. So Madrid is looking for revenge, and when Madrid is at this stage of the competition, knocking them out is just pain, right? So they want revenge. Man City would want to, obviously do what they did the last time. Not so many teams can knock these guys out. But it is the champs versus the guys who have the most titles. That's just and both of them are on form. You cannot say Manchester City is looking terrible. You can't say Madrid is looking terrible. So it's that's the number one match that we want to see. And then obviously Arsenal and Bayern Munich is exciting.
Arsenal fans will talk. Oh my God, man.
All I'm saying is I want Arsenal to lose. I'm not even sugarcoating. I want them to lose.
No, I want them to lose as well. The problem with that, their fans, they know how to talk way too much.
Yeah.
Arsenal fans,
We
Joe.
don't need them in life.
Oh my God.
I want Arsenal gone. Like I just want
Talking about showers.
yeah.
Hey.
And then
A good example.
Oh my-
I don't know about Barcelona and PSG, but
That's gonna be a really interesting match.
but it is a tough match. It is, and I feel like it's cool in the sense that it's like the first time, maybe the first time ever, where PSG has reached a stage, and it's like Mbappe leading the crew because they've always brought superstars to try and boost the team, and then the team doesn't do well. So they've always had like Zlatan there or Messi, Neymar, someone.
Barcelona.
No, PSG.
PSG.
Oh.
But this is the first time they're being led by Mbappe, which should be interesting. And then,
You know what's funny is that you're mentioning the same players that are actually in Barcelona.
Yeah, that's what I asked Barcelona.
the same players that were.
Yeah, you mentioned the same players that are in Barcelona, like you mentioned Zlatan, Messi,
Neymar. That's why.
Yes.
That's why I asked if you're talking about Barcelona because I
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
wait.
They were at PSG at some point, right?
Yeah,
like
they
They were
PSG.
also at Barcelona at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like ever since Mbappe has been there, he's never gotten to this. I'm not sure, but I think he's never gone to these stages where it's just him leading the team.
Yeah.
They've always brought someone more popular at that time, thinking
Yeah.
that person can save the team. So I'm saying it will be interesting to see what he can do when it's just him now. I've always felt like the team plays better when it's him leading them.
Yeah.
Because everyone else comes in for like a short time and leaves, you know. So that's what I'm saying.
You like Mbappe, yeah?
Mbappe's on point, in my opinion.
okay.
Mbappe's on point.
How about you, Joe? What do you think about Mbappe?
I actually love Mbappe. Like, I feel like he's.
As a player, man,
Cool
like it's
dude.
hard to when you like look at it as unbiased as you can. It's hard to deny someone who has won a World Cup, someone who has won a league title.
At the age of what, 19?
Yeah, and then the only thing is missing is the UEFA Champions League. And it's not like he's won. You know, there's teams where someone wins titles, but they didn't play a big part in it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's
I know what you mean.
like, you know, the boy played the biggest part in that team winning that thing.
But that French team was amazing though. Like it had every player.
Which one? The one that won the World Cup?
Yeah, it had like every player.
Yeah, everyone in that position, like everyone in
Yeah.
their position was
It's
on
amazing,
dog.
man.
Pogba was woof.
Pogba's there, Kante's
Pogba
there.
was killing it from the defenders to the strikers. Griezmann is. I don't like Griezmann, but for some reason
What?
when he's with the French team,
What is it? What? Yo,
I don't like him.
Griezmann.
Yeah,
Why?
As a player or.
as a player, like I just never looked at him and thought, yeah, I'd want to sign that guy.
Okay. That's it's an amazing sentence.
Because I'm not like saying I don't like him because his hair or what. No, I've just never seen him to say I would want to sign him.
He's one of the best players right
But when he's doing the thing, you can't deny. That's what I'm saying. There's some people you just cannot deny. Like, yeah, he's on point.
I don't want to say something that's contradictory, but he's better than Mbappe.
Who's better?
Griezmann.
I wish he was.
No, he is.
In what sense?
In every sense.
There's no such thing because then he would have won the titles that Mbappe has, but he hasn't. And he's been there longer than Mbappe.
Okay, let me ask you. Between Vinicius and Mbappe, who's better?
Isn't just football wise.
Footballer.
I'd pick Mbappe.
Joe?
I don't even know who the other players.
What even you don't? It's Vinicius Jr.
I'd pick Mbappe. And the only
What team
reason,
does he
because
play?
that's a good
He
question.
plays for Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, I don't
That's a
really know
solid
the
question, but the only reason I'd pick Mbappe is because,
Body of work.
yeah, it's like that thing where you're like, they're the same age, basically, right? But at some point, you just have to look past your preferences and say, okay, what has this guy achieved and what has this guy achieved? But you cannot deny the Brazilian.
You can't deny.
That boy, like if he wins the Champions League with Madrid this season, I'd say, okay, let me think about it again. But the problem is Mbappe is going to Madrid.
He is?
Yeah, he's going to Madrid this summer.
But now,
No way.
so now
Like
you're
he's
gonna,
moving then?
Yeah.
yeah. So now you're gonna have two. Put your living under a rock. Come on.
No, listen. Oof.
You
So
didn't
now
know
you're
this?
gonna have two of the youngest, most exciting attackers. Because one is a winger. They're both wingers, really. Mbappe, on paper, they put him as a number 9, but he always comes from the left. Wait, that's a good question. What position is going to play on the Madrid squad?
I think he's gonna play 9. He can't play another position because you can't.
And then how are they going to be thinking? How are they going to link up with Vinicius?
That's
Because they occupy similar spaces.
Yeah, that's the weird
gonna
thing.
be
Someone will struggle. I think the other guy will struggle. Rodrigo. I think he's the one who will be left out because
And then who's going to play on the right?
I don't know, but that's why.
I know-
That's why
I
they
know-
get paid so much money to figure
The
these
thing
things
is,
out.
here's what I know. I know Mbappe can play more positions than Vinicius, but when he's approaching from the left, that's when he's at his best. Mbappe can play on the right. Vinicius can't play on the right.
He can.
You've seen him playing from the right?
Yeah, he can. Yo, Vinny's a baller, man.
I haven't seen him play.
Vinny's a
So
baller.
what I know is it's going to be interesting to see how they put them all on that squad. But it's going to be dope. It's going to be exciting.
It's gonna be amazing.
Anyway, Joanne is looking so shocked. Let's finish this. Is there anything else we forget?
Now it
before-
looks like I'm gonna be moving to Real Madrid then.
You know, like it's gonna be so exciting.
From what team?
And I mean, out of all the teams, I did like Real Madrid. Like from Real Madrid in Barcelona, it was Barcelona until Messi left, and I'm like, well, I'm going to Real Madrid. And PSG, I'm not gonna lie, I only liked it because of Mbappe.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really, and I don't really follow up on that side of like the La Liga or
Yeah.
that
You
league.
don't even follow your own team.
You don't even know.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
not worth following my own team.
'Cause
I'm
they keep-
sorry to any other Chelsea fans, but I literally have felt it's not worth it.
You know what I hate about the Chelsea thing? Is that they're horrible right now, yet no one is talking about them. No
Why
one.
talk about it?
Because it's what? Why would you want
What is
anyone
there
to talk about
what
them
is there
anyway?
to talk about?
Dude, we lose one game.
No, even she knows. You cannot compare Chelsea.
Here's the thing: I love Chelsea with my entire heart, and I will forever be loyal to them. But what is there to talk about?
Dog, listen, you need to understand. With great power comes great responsibility.
Is that the master? What's his name?
So when you support Manchester United,
No, Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu.
Wait, it's the Kung Fu Panda.
It's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I heard it from Spider-Man.
It's from
first.
Spider-Man. What? Kung Fu Panda.
I think I was thinking of another phrase from Kung Fu
Maybe they
Panda.
did use it there, but I heard it from Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, the first 3.
Wait. No, there's probably a different phrase that Kung Fu Panda
Cool.
said.
Or maybe it's the same one, just in a different way.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying. When you support Manchester United, like you cannot have the same media coverage as Chelsea
We're playing today against Liverpool.
or Arsenal or whatever. Like, of course, your team is going to be talked about regardless. It's that thing that we spoke of when Ronaldo went to Man U, and media was talking about him and everything he would do, even the smallest of things. And we were saying like some of the things he does, regular players do, but no one talks about those regular players because they're not on the same level.
Yeah, then they're not as important.
So that's what we're trying to say. Is
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
is not as important.
I'm sorry, Joanne. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. I
Yeah,
I agree.
No, you guys had your moments.
You had your
That
moments.
team with Drogba, dog.
yo.
Yeah, man. Every time I saw Drogba, I would smile. His
You couldn't hate
celebration
him,
was
man.
on
You
point.
couldn't hate him.
That dude was just.
If there's a team I miss more, I miss that team so much. Like literally me being my younger self, watching that team.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but those days are gone now.
Very much gone.
Those days are gone.
We've been horrible since last season. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty much.
No, it's been even before that, Joe. It's even before that.
When was last time? I think 2019 was last time on the.
2019 is a long time ago, Joe. Those days are gone now.
Anyways,
Is there anything else? Any other recap before we dive into our newest member?
Well, just the one thing that happened at the Oscars.
One thing. What one thing?
We all saw it. We all saw the thing that happened at the Oscars, right?
I didn't watch the Oscars.
I didn't watch the Oscars either.
You guys don't have Twitter?
I do, but I
You
barely
can say
follow them.
that. You don't need to say we all saw it. Like we
No one
watched-
really watches the Oscars, man. It's just you go on Twitter and there's that one thing that happened and it's just been trending all over. The whole John Cena thing, the whole John Cena being naked thing. Did you? Okay, Joe, did you see that?
I couldn't see it.
You couldn't see it?
No, I barely go on Twitter.
Okay.
So if it trended on Instagram, I would have probably seen it on Instagram. But
It was also on Instagram.
I'm following the wrong people then.
Did you see it, Amis?
Yeah, but I don't know what happened. Just tell us what happened.
I don't know what happened either. They just said that he was giving out some award for most creative costume design or something. And then everyone else was just in a frenzy to why is he doing it naked? You know, like...
Why did he do it naked?
I don't know. I don't know why he was doing it naked. But, you know, of course, people like Hamis who follow the great Cat Williams could say a few things about that.
No, I'm looking at the list of the winners here. I don't know what the George Cena thing was about. So the winners are, just in case you missed it, so Best Picture was Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Oppenheimer won a lot of awards. Anyways, continue.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I saw it.
Is it a good movie?
It's good.
Okay. Best Director was Christopher Nolan of Oppenheimer. Best Actor was Cillian Murphy.
Of Oppenheimer.
Best Actress was Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Yeah.
I saw. Wasn't that like the first? No, it's her second ever, I think, Oscar. Because I remember I saw something about Emma Stone.
Yeah, she has. I think she won one before.
Yeah, she has, but that was like a while back. But I think there's some big thing going on with Emma Stone and winning the Oscar.
She should have won it for Spider-Man 2 too, but okay. Let's go.
Okay. Best Supporting Actor was Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, all right.
Oppenheimer.
I didn't even know he was in Oppenheimer.
Because you didn't
Because
watch the movie.
Best Supporting Actress was, I don't know if it's pronounced Divine.
Okay.
It's written D-A stroke Vine.
You have to give it up for black
Do
people.
you say
know?
divine? Do you say divine?
Divine.
You can't say divine. It's not divine. It's divine.
Can you imagine?
Anyway, Divine Joy Randolph from The Holdovers. I don't know this movie.
This is the problem that they keep facing while they're giving the answers or the winners to the Oscars. All those white names, Robert Downey Jr., easy to say. Cillian Murphy, easy to say. And then
No, it's
the
Cillian, not Cillian.
of course, you're saying, hey, I'm not white.
Yeah,
But,
these things happen.
not white. But we get to the black lady, and it's a very black name, Divine.
Is that her first or last name?
The first thing,
What's her last name?
Randolph.
Divine Randolph.
Sounds white now.
No, it's not. It's just say Miss Randolph.
So then the best original song was What Was I Made For?
Oh, that's Barbie.
You know this one.
That I know.
How did that song win and not the other one win?
Which one?
Ken, the Ken song.
Because this one's more... Nani.
It's more what? What do you mean?
I
More
don't know. I don't know.
Joanne, be careful.
But it's...
Farida's seen Barbie twice.
I saw it twice, man.
All I'm saying is you're talking to someone that is...
No, actually... I like... Actually, no, yeah, the Ken one was...
The Ken one was a better song.
It was nice.
Yeah. But it's okay. We know which is a better
But
song.
it's like more meaning and more...
You play it to me after we're done with the episode. So I can hear it. And Hamis can also hear it.
Alright, so that's it, right?
That's it. That's it for the recap, man.
Alright, so now we can...
Talk about our new member.
Newest member of the team,
I'm low-key scared the questions I'm going to get asked.
Miss Joanne.
Jo-Lucie. Let's keep it at Jo-Lucie.
Miss Jo-Lucie.
No, you asked me what my last name was, and I was like, I don't like giving out my last name because I do not want people to know. Like, probably not a lot of people know it.
Oh.
Like, obviously, if you know, like, friends with me, and if you know my dad, then you know my last
Celebrities,
name.
you know?
Yeah.
They don't want to give away things.
These people who live in Mikocheni.
There's
you know.
people that know that the minute they say
Well,
their
you
last name,
just say my whole address, you know?
they're going to just, you know...
If I could, I would, honestly. It's a nice place, man. I gotta give it to you. It's a nice place. It's a nice place.
We're gonna leave it at Mikocheni.
Cool.
Mikocheni is big, so I won't have stalkers come up to my house.
So, Joe, tell us why you're into podcasting. Tell us how it started.
No, but like, no, tell us about you. Like,
Tell us who you are
briefly,
first.
yeah. It's like when we did it, the first episode, we mentioned we are comedians, stand-up comics.
All right.
And then we spoke about other things that we do. So you can just tell us briefly about yourself.
I feel like, you know what you call it. Those, when you're starting, like, first day of class, and you're, like, kind of like the new student, you're like, hi, my name is...
Yeah.
And you have to start...
Yeah. This is it. This is exactly
My
what
name,
it
age, what I like to do for fun. The fun fact part was the part that always just, like, tricky for me, because I'm like, What fun facts do I know about myself?
Yeah.
I think, no, you know, it's funny. Because living in the US, kid you not, all of the fun facts that I used was I'm from Tanzania.
Okay.
That was a fun fact. But anyways, hi, I'm Jo-Lucie. I am Tanzanian. Lived here for all of my life, except for the 3 years that I wasn't here. But yeah, I work. And I'm a social media manager. More broad. Why are you smiling?
Should I frown? You want me to frown as you're talking? Okay, I'll frown. Mm-hmm.
No, more broad. I'm more of like a digital marketer, so I do anything digital. So the people
Cybercrime.
the people that are like, well, not more of like the adults are like, you shouldn't spend so much time on your phone. Your phone is too whatever. It's like, well, I get money through my phone, so be quiet.
Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, so I do that, and then I also work for my dad.
Okay.
Whose name is John.
Cool.
Whose last name I'm not gonna say because then obviously people are gonna know my last name. If you know him, cool. Happy for you. Everyone knows him if you live in Tanzania.
Coolest.
He has a company called IQ Media Solutions.
Cool.
Which does everything from planning events to sound engineering to IT stuff to also graphic design to music related things. But yeah, so it does basically everything. And I'm more in the sound engineer part. So I'm also a sound engineer.
That's how we met, yeah.
Which I'll get into that story. You guys, I'm sorry. I've literally been thinking about telling that story since I knew this was gonna happen.
Of how you two met.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, yeah. Is there anything else you want to tell us about you before?
But yeah, no. Fun fact. Not even about me, about my dad. Is that if any Tanzanian or even if you're international, which I don't know if you guys have international listeners.
Of course we do. What do you take us for?
What are you talking about?
What do you... Do you see us right now?
But no, so the Twiga cement logo, my dad made that.
Oh no.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
My dad made that. You know the census logo? Mm-hmm. My dad made that as well.
Eesh.
Back in like 2002, I think.
Are you serious?
But obviously they use the same one. They just changed the year.
Yeah.
Every single time. So yeah, he made that. He's worked with the government. He's worked with embassies.
Okay.
From
hey, don't
the US to the
give your whole family secrets away. I mean,
Mrs. Bay is getting worried.
You never know.
Wait, be careful.
You never know who's listening. Hey, people might be looking for your dad now.
That's actually
Yeah,
true.
But okay.
People, I'm the one taking notes right here.
Hey, I'm like, this guy made everything. He probably designed the Tanzanian flag. Okay.
Honestly, at this point, I would be surprised if he did. But no, he was born actually like 1 year after. Is it 1 year? Yeah, 1 year after the Tanzanian independence.
Okay. Okay, that's enough about your dad. Please, clearly you don't know how to keep secrets.
That's big. Let's take all these notes. But no, anyways, since this is about me, not my dad, which my dad is technically a part of me because I have half of his DNA. But yeah, so that's what.
No, go ahead.
That's what I do. I graduated high school in 2019, which that's not even interesting, but.
You said fun facts, and here you are
telling us about your graduation.
And I was actually planning. No, I took a gap year. Do you even want to hear it? Now I'm like, what to do?
I said briefly, and here you are. Okay, that's enough.
Anyways, but yeah, so hi, I'm Joanne. I'm 22.
Welcome.
Why do you sound different?
You don't sound Tanzanian.
You don't sound very Tanzanian Mikocheni.
You don't sound like us.
You're not giving off like
It's giving.
it's giving
You guys,
sidewalk.
just so you know,
giving-
most of these
It's giving
podcasts
it's
is going
giving
to.
yellow buses and canteen ladies.
It's giving.
You know?
Oh my gosh!
It's giving Starbucks.
It's giving.
It's giving prepaid plan cell phone.
You guys,
It's giving
our
rights.
listeners,
giving-
this is. Just so you know, this is what I have to deal with.
It's giving trust funds. It's giving a different kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
You guys, please comment down below and tell them to stop insulting me and bullying me.
No, it's not an insult because
No,
look,
we just want to know. Like
This
the
is what I have to
listeners-
deal with on a daily basis.
no, because look at Amis.
The
Huh?
listeners want to know.
Amis doesn't sound like he's from here,
Mm.
and it's you can see it.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
we know where he's from.
Mm.
We're not going to say it today because
No, we've said
It's not
it.
about
we've said it
him.
before.
We've said it before. So
But-
what about you? Why
what
do you
about-
sound like this? Where are you from?
I'm from Tanzania.
Yeah, but Tanzanians don't sound like you until you add like another element.
Okay, so technically, since even Tanzanian local themselves are like, you don't sound like you're from here. I'm like, listen. I grew up in international school.
Okay.
And then obviously growing up in international school with having American teachers and also UK teachers.
Ah,
What school was this?
Hopac, Heaven and Peace Academy. If you're listening and you went to school there, woo! Or if you currently go to school there,
you went to Hopak?
I went to Hopac.
Representation is key.
Yes, so one of those people. But yeah, so I mostly had like American teachers, and obviously my accent is gonna sound American. Like even when I went to that school, people were like, "You sound American," and I'm like, it's interesting for a person that's never been to America. That was obviously before I moved.
And then you moved.
And then you
And then I
to the
moved.
States.
Moved to America.
So it's like you went and actually got like first-hand experience there.
And you were in America for how long?
For 3 years.
Okay.
Which state?
From Tennessee. Not Texas, because I tell people think I say Texas. It's not Texas, it's Tennessee.
Honestly, I was going to say Texas. Like to me, it feels like it's the same place.
Cool.
No, it's not.
All right.
Tennessee's in central, Texas is south.
Okay.
And you were there for school?
For high school, yes.
High school.
From 10th grade to I graduated 12th grade.
And then after?
Which that I don't even know what form, because they say forms you whatever here in Tanzania.
Mm.
But the last 3 years of high school before you go off to uni. And after I came back, I was supposed to take a gap year. Actually, I did basically take a gap year because I was trying to figure some stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was supposed to go actually to Europe to study,
Mm-hmm.
but then COVID hit.
Was it Italy?
No, it was Sweden.
That was close though.
Not really, but okay. And then yeah, so I'm like, well, looks like my gap year is going to be gap years.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I just started working with my dad as like a temporary job, which now it's not even a temporary job. And yeah,
How long has it been? How many years now?
since the first year I came back, I was going back and forth from here to Marangu because my mom was based in Marangu. So since I was kind of new back here, and I wasn't able to stay in the house, I guess, alone and whatnot. And that was, I think, that was even before I started working with my dad. So I went back and forth from here to Marangu with her.
No, like how many years has it been since
Working with my dad.
graduated and then you said you were taking a gap year?
Oh, I graduated May 2019.
2019.
Yes.
So it's been 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what do you think of TZ so far?
4 years. That's a gap year for you. Cool.
That's why I said it turned into gap years.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, which also I still have not started college yet. If anyone's wondering if I've even graduated college, I
Why?
haven't started
Why haven't you started?
because it's just I've been off and on about it, but it's
You
just
started making money. That's why.
That's actually
Look at you trying to come up with a smart answer. I think I've been off and on about it. You know. No, you tasted money and then you're like,
yeah.
this
We
is the
need
life.
school.
Ooh, this is the life. And so you work, you manage a car wash. You work with
Yeah,
your dad.
actually, I managed a car wash as well, but that even started in like 2021, so it wasn't even like
Yeah.
beforehand. And then I work for my dad and whatnot. So yeah, that's basically how I've been. And then I started my own digital. No, actually, I started my photography page last year. Actually,
You also do photography.
yes.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. The reason why I sound like that is because they know me and have known me for a while. So
I didn't know you. I didn't know
but
anything
then
about
also
photography.
we're asking for the listeners. Don't look at us like we're questioning you because we don't know you. We're questioning you for the listeners. You do photography.
Hey,
you
some
manage
things
a
I'm
car
finding
wash.
out.
You work for your dad. What else do you do?
I guess people would also say I'm a DJ, which I've only done like 2-3 gigs.
DJ Lucy.
You are a DJ.
It's actually DJ Joanne, which like Joe and then the number 1.
Okay.
So that's my parent. DJ
Anything
name.
else?
I'm trying to do graphic designing. Trying to go down that route. I'm pretty much a person that likes doing everything and
Is there
anything.
something you're forgetting?
What?
A YouTube page.
Oh!
This is the worst.
Oh yeah, you
person.
guys. I'm a vlogger.
Now is when you remember.
How many videos do you have and you don't even remember?
No, I mean that was probably gonna come up sometime.
Hey.
But I have a YouTube page. It's Jo-Lucie. If you wanna go subscribe to my
You're vlogger.
channel.
You are a vlogger.
I just do vlogs, mental health videos, and then I'm trying to do collabs. I explain it more. So if you want to go know more about that, just go to the YouTube channel. There's a video called "Who is Jo-Lucie?" That one kind of explains everything. But yeah, I'm a vlogger. Actually, fun fact. Why do I keep saying fun fact? But I actually denied that in the beginning of starting YouTube. I'm like, I'm not a YouTuber. Don't call me that. But now I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay being called these names. YouTuber, comedians. It's okay being called these names. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's me. I could probably tell you more about myself.
No, it's enough for now.
That's what I'm saying. Let me
Can you
let them ask the
Can you ask the
question.
questions because she doesn't know briefly this one.
So I was just going to ask you about your whole experience, being Tanzanian and knowing that you are a minority, as we've said before.
Well,
No,
before we
she's not
do
a
that,
minority.
She is a minority.
She's not. She was out for 3 years. That's not a man. She's Tanzanian.
Wait, so she's Tanzanian, but I'm not.
No, you're not.
How?
You live in Buguruni and you don't know, and you don't know Swahili.
She doesn't know either.
This one grew up in Mikocheni, dog.
So okay, so she's like she gets a pass
Yes,
because she's bougie already.
she's already bougie, but she's
okay.
Tanzanian bougie.
All right.
We don't understand you
Serial killer wake,
because
yani.
you grew up in the most
ruralist of areas.
ghetto places in Dar, and then for some reason you're not ghetto, and we're like, hey, this guy.
Hey man, maybe I
This
don't
guy's
show
a
it.
true,
Fake.
there's a true minority. That's what
True.
I'm thinking.
Maybe
no,
I'm fake.
before we get to that, you guys, I actually really want to tell the story. Can I tell how we met?
Okay.
Okay.
And if I'm missing anything, you can add on or whatever. But no, okay, you guys, the story of how it's specifically me and Hamis, because me and Farija's story is not even that interesting.
It never is. It never is. Look.
No, okay, so my dad has worked for Punchline, he said, for the longest time. I think it was there probably when it in the beginning of when it started or whatever.
yeah.
But anyways, so obviously y'all know I work with my dad, so I've worked with him since 2020, I think, somewhere around there. And so I was like, okay, let me go to these shows with him and whatnot. And so there was one time, and by one time I mean like 2022 August. My dad had a sound engineering gig, whatever, at a wedding. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll go to it. Cause money. Also, I'm half Chaga, so if I keep mentioning money, that's why.
Those gap years. Okay.
But no, so I went to it, and apparently, which I didn't know, my dad probably knew, but I didn't know that Punchline was also part of that wedding. So I was like, okay, cool. And I've already known Punchline for a while. I know Evans and whatnot. So we go, I go there. It's the night, the reception sort of thing. And, we're chilling, us crew people, and my dad's a very dancey person. As in, he'll get his job done and work. But once he's chill and everything is set, he will have fun. So we're just like behind the stage or whatever, just dancing. And actually, there's parts of the story I can't really tell because I'm in a relationship. But
Okay. All I'm saying is, guys, I didn't do anything. In case you're wondering, guys, no, I didn't, because I didn't know her at the time. Just for the listeners out there.
Okay, let's making it clean.
I wasn't expecting that.
Babe, if you're watching this, I love you. Anyways, I'm not watching, listening. Anyways, it's so weird. What is wrong with me? I'm literally like, can you please cut that out? It's probably not to.
We'll talk to our engineers.
But anyways, so I saw Hamis, and I was like, obviously at that point, like I barely had any friends in Tanzania because I mean the people I grew up with, like they all left. So I was like, I need to make new friends because I don't have any. So I'm like, oh cool. He looks my age or around my age. I'm like, let me sort of introduce myself to him. So actually, okay. So I thought he was gonna like come and approach me or talk to me, not approach, talk. I'm not using that word. But apparently, for some reason, he was scared of me. And and was like
please continue.
And was like, oh goodness gracious, her dad's there, he's probably gonna think wrong if I go and talk to his daughter. I love exaggerating my stories. So I was like, let me talk to him first. So I talked to him. I was like, oh hey, how are you, and whatever. And I think after that, because I think he needed to use the bathroom or he needed to do something. And so he told me to hold whatever he's holding, which was papers, I think. And so I did, and I was like, oh, we just met. Well, in my head, I'm like, we just met, and this guy's already making me hold his stuff. But anyways, no, so he did his stuff.
You're setting the tone. Very good.
Yeah.
Set the tone early on.
Yeah.
He did that and then did his stuff, came back, and then we talked some more and sort of got to know each other and danced even. Like, the vibe was just there. And on top of that, my dad was there as well, so he could have not done anything.
Okay.
But anyways, so that was sort of the night, and then I think I asked for your number.
Probably.
Most likely.
Probably.
He doesn't even remember.
I don't ask for numbers.
He doesn't. Of course,
it's
he doesn't.
bad. It's bad. Like sometimes I wish I would do that more often because like I talk to people and we vibe, and then I forget to ask for their number.
It's just that's not your thing.
Yeah, but.
No, but I was like, I need you friends.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just get his number. We chatted for a bit after that. I think I probably may even still have the first time we even talked or texted. But anyways, so I got to know him, but fast forward to, I think it was I don't even know when, probably like a few months after or whatever. We're talking about so I saw on, I think it was the Punchlines page because I was like stalking their page. And I saw there's a time that actually way before we even met, like a year or so before we met, I saw that he was a part of this comedy thing night where like there was South African comedians that came and whatnot. So I saw that he was a part of it and I was like, wait, you were there? Because I'm like, and then I told him, I was like, that's crazy because I was literally there. I think that was the first Punchline gig that I ever attended. So I was like, I was there as well. And I'm just like, it's just crazy because I didn't know you were with Punchline for a long time. So yeah, and I was just like, yo, and then we started talking. We're just like, we could have met then.
Yeah, we could have met a year ago.
It was you guys. It's actually pretty crazy. Like when you think that you were in the same place as someone and you guys meet like a year later.
Yeah,
it's just like,
interesting.
Some things are just meant to be, yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, some things are just meant to be. Some people are just meant to meet them.
Yeah.
That's true. But no, so that was that's how we met. That's how he became my comedian bestie. And that's how he became, like, literally everyone that probably, like, any one of my friends that meets him, they're like, oh, I know you because of Joe's vlogs.
Do any of your friends also meet him and then ask him for his number, or is it, oh, that doesn't happen?
You haven't met many of my friends.
No, I've only met them once at your birthday.
Yeah, my birthday, and then the other friends that you meet without me, but you come to be like, oh, you know this person. I was like, yeah, I know this person.
Something like that.
Also known as the person that's a Liverpool fan, but
Who's a Liverpool fan?
are we saying names?
Yeah, who's a Liverpool fan?
She probably won't mind. Bella.
Oh yeah, but Bella, I knew Bella before I knew you. Does that make sense?
Which is very interesting.
Yeah, like I knew of her.
I don't know, man. Liverpool fans.
But anyway, cool.
But yeah, no, so that's basically how we met. And then it's been nice. He's a nice person.
Yeah,
nice friend.
I've been the best friend ever.
Yeah.
I have, kept on checking on you.
He actually does, you guys. He's a really nice person. To have Hamis in your life is an actual blessing.
Everyone needs a Hamis in their life.
I'm not even joking. Everyone actually needs a Hamis in their life. Someone that can make you laugh.
Yeah.
And someone that will literally check up on you.
Someone that will actually put you on the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's how we do. But yeah, no, anyways, long story short, that's how I met Hamis.
Yeah.
Through a wedding.
Through a wedding.
And then was it last year? Yeah, I think last year. You introduced me to Farij.
Yes.
So I met Farij through Hamis.
Yeah.
And that story is not interesting, so...
Yeah. So that's the end of the story.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Basically.
Anyways, we can continue now.
What was the question you were asking her? Because you didn't even finish the question and she wanted to tell the story.
I couldn't wait.
I was just asking her about, because I think she's still part of a very niche minority then. At least up on the page.
Okay. That's the question.
What's it been like in TZ, given your experiences? That whole 3 years that you have... Huh? It's not what?
Like the whole 3 years what?
The whole 3 years that you haven't been here. Obviously coming back, even in your story you were saying there was a time you didn't have friends here and what. So how was that entire experience like?
That was crazy. That was actually because obviously I'm used to, before I moved, obviously the people I was friends with were people that I went to school with. So I'm I have friends, I have people.
The Hopak people. Yeah.
Yes, the Hopak people. Who are great people, by the way. Some of them. Anyways, so coming back, it was actually very interesting because I'm okay, now I'm making friends. I have to try and make friends. Obviously before I had your friends because you go to school 5 days a week or whatever. So now I'm just okay, I don't have that and I have to make friends.
You're meeting people in uncomfortable situations, I'd say. Not you're going to school or to work,
Pretty much, yeah. And most of the friends that I've even made were through work. So, if I look at all my friends, and most of them are either work or church.
Except me and Hamis.
I met him through work.
Okay, except me then. So, I'm special. That's what I'm trying to say,
No, you're ordinary.
How am I ordinary? She didn't meet me through work.
Because she met you an ordinary way.
Someone.
She met you through a friend.
No,
That's the most ordinary
not
way
not
to
Hamis,
meet
not making people feel special.
It's okay, man. Hey, we can't all be special. We can't all be special.
But it's been fun. It's been interesting because obviously my English is very good. So I remember there was this one time where I worked when I was going back and forth from here to Marangu, I worked at my cousin's hotel in Marangu for a whole month or so. And so obviously there they normally have people from outside because there are people coming to climb Mount Kilimanjaro and whatnot. So it's people from outside. So when they came there and I was talking to them, they're like, you know English very well. Oh my goodness, how do you? And I'm because I went to school. That's how I know English. No, but you speak it better than the normal locals because they're I remember this one person's no, with locals I had to struggle to speak with them. I had to use hand motions and whatnot, but with you I could just talk and you understand what I'm saying. And I'm yeah, and then so I explained the whole I went to international school and then I said that I went to the US and they're oh, that makes sense. And I'm just okay.
Should have just said, no, I'm bougie. I'm bougie like that.
I'm just,
I'm just special. Okay.
No, and then I remember even Tanzanians themselves question where they're from Tanzania, because they're like, where are you from? I'm like, Tanzania. You don't sound like from here. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what you want me to tell you, but I'm from here. My birth certificate says so. My parents' birth certificate says so. So
You have a NIDA card?
I have a NIDA card, yeah.
Okay.
That says so. I literally could have not gotten the NIDA card if I'm not Tanzanian.
All right.
But yeah, there was even this one time that I got questioned by even immigration, which is even crazier. Anyways, but that's something else that doesn't really matter. But yeah, so it's been interesting if people are like, are you really from here? And I'm like, I know I don't sound and look like I'm from here, but I'm from here. I promise.
Next question.
Wait,
No, that was it. That was the only question I had.
This guy's just looking at you like he's expecting you to keep on.
No,
you were talking.
no, that was it. Because she explained like a lot. That's
But then she was starting to repeat herself, and you're just like,
No. You know, sometimes remember when you were in class and you had a question, so you wanted to raise your hand, and then the teacher explained it, so you didn't have to ask.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's what Jo
So she
did.
answered every other
She answered the
question that
question.
you
I just had like a thought in my mind, and I don't know if this is strange or not, but I remember the whole Hopak thing. I mean, you didn't go around this part, so this might not make sense. But there were certain schools when I was growing up that there were
people talking. Talk. Come back, people. Finish your
like there were certain schools that were not liked. For example, the school that I went to was not liked very much.
Where did you go to school?
I went to St. Mary's. So a lot of people didn't like a lot of St. Mary's students. But this is back then, though. I don't know about these days.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm sorry, but for us, it was IST.
you guys didn't like iced tea.
Hated IST with a passion.
You see, even there's like a big gap between St. Mary's people and iced tea people. There's like a really big gap there already. But
No, but you
If you're anyone that goes to IST,
shouldn't
or used
be
to,
in the
sorry.
conversation.
at all, I shouldn't be in the
I don't know
convo.
why this guy is comparing his school to your school.
Honestly, I really don't know why
I'm
either.
like
Because
saying
I'm
to
just like, bro.
Mary's.
I thought you were gonna say like Brayburn or ISM or something.
I was gonna say what, Braven?
You
What?
guys,
Or
you guys-
ISM, at least
was it
ISM.
Nectar?
Yeah, we had nectar.
These guys are doing Cambridge. You're talking about Nectar. You did
And I
Cambridge,
still do
right?
IB. Yeah, we did Cambridge.
Look at this guy trying to sneak his school into the conversation.
Yeah, no,
At least if you said Fez, I would have been like, okay, maybe.
yo,
You could have picked even the cheapest international school. That would have been fine. Now you're talking about a Nectar school.
isn't St. Mary's kind of the cheapest international school you can find?
It's not international.
It's not international.
It really isn't.
The minute you go Cambridge,
It's in
that's
the
when
name.
you call it an international.
Some more college was St. Mary's International Academy and all that.
Ah, yeah.
It was in the
That's
name.
what it's called.
That's what it's called. No, and I'm not even. This is not.
Dog.
No, I remember when we were going to
Did
school.
you at least have one Chinese student in your school?
There'd be that occasional one, but you know that one student where like something's wrong.
So you guys
with
didn't even have international students.
No, we didn't. One
Then
with
how
Kenyans.
How do you call yourself international school if you didn't have international
We had
students?
Kenyans and Ugandans and stuff, you know.
Those are not international.
Dog, you know. Okay,
Bro, I
think-
had Lebanese and
We just said
Koreans
international.
and
All
We had
right,
people
all right.
from Oman and
literally and
why
India.
is
and-
Chinese.
I don't want you guys to make it sound.
Indians.
Okay, you guys don't have to make it sound like I love this school. I don't love it. I
You
was
never
just
said you
giving an
loved it.
example.
We just said you're
Okay.
making it seem as if it's international when it's not.
Okay, fine. All right. Sorry. There was a certain point that
No,
we had
no.
like a biggest indicator that it's not international. Like, I think there was a certain point where the school had like a financial crisis, so our buses became like madadala.
Okay.
So like we just madadala people would just come and pick us up from school to school.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's the norm.
that's the norm thing.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
that's how you know you go to a local school.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, what were you saying about Hopak and
Yeah, I just wanted to know like which school you guys hated, because I'm sure Hopak wasn't loved by other people as well. You know.
it probably wasn't because they always thought we were the good Christian school.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you guys, if you only knew.
It wasn't like a liked school. Like there was always beef among these schools for some
Oh no,
reason.
it was always IST and Hopak or like us and DIS.
What's the reason for the beef?
Just cause. Why not?
Class.
I'm saying just because. Why
Ah,
not?
okay. Just for control.
Just rich kids.
Also,
hating other
it
rich
was
kids.
mostly. It wasn't like. It was mostly when it came to sports because I grew up playing football and basketball at Topak. And so when it came to like sports, you get like kind of competitive. You know, like any sports team, whatever. Like there's always the rivals or the people that you're like, we have to beat.
And there was always those rumors, those spicy rumors between schools, you know.
Probably, I just never got myself into them.
Also, your school is just not the one.
I'm not talking about my school. Didn't have shit, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we didn't have.
Fezza probably had more.
That you're comparing your rumors to their rumors.
No, our rumors are not.
No,
they're
you
not
guys
fun.
are there gossiping about beans and rice.
Yeah,
These guys are gossiping about. I don't know what these guys. These guys are gossiping about.
Someone
international
kissing this
stuff.
person.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway, if you don't have another question,
yes, that's it from my end.
we'll
Oh,
call.
you're asking about like the podcast, how I got into.
Oh,
or
yeah,
are we
yeah.
not? Are we not asking that question anymore?
That is a good question, but we're running out of time.
Oh, we are.
We might have to gradually get to know you over the next couple of episodes.
You guys, I'm a very interesting person. I have a lot.
Not really.
about
You
me.
just.
I have a
don't
lot.
know.
Don't listen to Amit. I have a lot to say, and I'm very. My life story is very. If this whole podcast was just Joanne's life story, every single episode, bro, yo would still enjoy it.
Okay.
You'd
I'll
still
reserve
enjoy
my
it.
comments. Anyway, we will get to hear more about our newest member.
Yeah.
But for now, we know that she is a bougie Tanzanian who went to a bougie school, an international
take it.
school.
I'ma
She's a
take it now.
vlogger. She's a content creator.
And she's taken.
She's taken. She's in a relationship.
Yeah.
She manages she works with her father and manages a car wash and
So if you guys need social media manager,
yeah, she does a lot. She's
can hit me
gonna
up.
open our Instagram page. She said she would. She has until now. But anyway, who's talking about it anyway?
Yeah, no one.
So we'll call it that. We'll call it an
the
episode.
reason why I'm quiet is because anyways, it's okay.
Sour. We'll call it an episode.
Let's call it an episode, man. What's coming up this week? We're doing spots though.
Sports.
Yeah, punchline.
What do you mean we're doing sports?
Like, aren't you performing this week at the open mic?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
I'll be there.
Tuesday.
I'll be at the open mic on Tuesday.
And I don't know, Joanne, anything you want to say? Anything you want to add? Is there a new video on YouTube people should check out?
I post every Friday on
Alright.
YouTube at 6 p.m. East African time.
All right.
So if you want to see, my previous videos were videos of my trip to Marangu, which is my hometown. Went there for Christmas. So if you want to see how the Chagas, the northern part of Tanzania, do Christmas,
Nice.
it's on YouTube.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, I have nothing really coming up. You can hit me up on Jo-Lucie on
Why are you sounding
YouTube.
sleepy?
on
Very
YouTube.
This is the
Then
lousiest.
you can hit me up on
Lousiest
YouTube, Jo-Lucie.
This is why I came with the energy in the
Oh
beginning of
my
the episode.
god!
You
Like
see?
the more she speaks, the more. So you can hit me up on
You guys, I can't wait to go visual. This is gonna visuals gonna be very interesting.
All right. So
But yeah, just I'm on the socials, mostly
Yeah.
on YouTube. You can
Yeah.
see me there. And yeah, if you ever need a social media manager,
no, you've said that.
and I will say it again
Ay.
because I probably didn't hear it the first time.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. We know it's been a long one, longer than most. We had to do this one for the newest member.
For the
of
newest
the
member.
I am very, very glad you guys actually have no idea how excited I am to be here. I'm very happy.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here too, man.
Yeah. This should show the fact that we went over an hour for you. We didn't even go over an hour for ourselves.
I don't go.
I have a lot to say. My life is just interesting. Anyways, you guys.
Cool. Let's keep it at that.
Alright.
Thank you so much to everyone who listened to this episode. Please continue to listen, like, subscribe, share.
Write in if you guys have any questions, and we can talk about them in the next.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about me,
That too.
or even them, no, if you have any questions about them.
Yeah.
Seems like it's gonna be a tough one. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the week, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, and Joanne.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.